Hey everyone, this is Michael Corder. Hope everybody's staying safe out there. Just wanted to discuss a few things eligibility wise, talk about Team USA, the state tournament. There's some regional tournaments out there, and then our online store. First of all, these homeschool students, homeschool student is defined by student's education is parent directed. So there's some information out there on our bylaws as well as the eligibility um, rules off of nchclive.com. So we pretty much follow our bylaws um, off of what the eligibility rules state for NCHC. So defined players are defined by their age as of 9-1. So if there's some question about how old you are, what age group you'll play in, if you'll just get with one of the board members or your basketball coaches, they'll be able to help you identify that. Also, one thing that they've added is gender is defined by what is described on the birth certificate. So if there's any questions about that, that covers anything there that could be in limbo. There's a couple tournaments throughout the year. They have a regional tournament for teams that are going. That's usually up to the coaches. Um, those are pretty big tournaments, so if the team is pretty competitive, we look for them to try to go. But that's always up to be discussed with the coaches. So at the end of the year, we have a state tournament that's here in Conway. It's a big turnout. So all the teams will play in that, and we'll get to see everybody from around the state that you've played through the season. So that's a pretty big deal for us as well. Um, and as far as nationals, the national tournament, if we feel like we can be competitive, we're going to try to go. It's a big time for the kids, and we don't try to shy away from that. But if a team is not ready to go and can compete, there's the Team USA option, which we've done that a few times now, and the kids really enjoyed that. They've really made that pretty special for the kids. They give them a fancy reversible jersey that they get to keep, and they've kind of upgraded that. So it's a good opportunity for kids, especially those that are maybe in their senior year, and if the teams aren't going to get to go, it gives them one last chance to play. The last thing I want to talk about is typically I've kind of handled our Falcon gear. This year we're going to go through 323 Sports. It's going to be very similar to how they did the online store over the past year. So Gordon, I'm going to give him some information, and he'll be posting to this message for photos of some of the shirts and what they're going to be like. And then once that store becomes active, we'll be sure and send that out to everybody. So just look for that, and I'll go back to Gordon.